my son on his little 85, learning a bit of clutch control. He's quite happy blasting out of corners and full beans, but I'm trying to calm him down a little bit. So last time I did a video on my KTM 690, but I had my fancy pants, bling bling, look at me, tarts handbag, orange anodized wheels on with heavy duty tubes. But I said I'd do a little video just about tubeless. So these are my off-road wheels. They're the OEM DID Dirt Stars, and I run tubeless. Now most people say, oh my god, he's such a hooligan. There's Albert's little 85. There's answer gear. We picked that bad boy up for £600. Absolute bargain. We had to do a little bit of work to it, but it probably owes us maybe 700. He paid for it with his own money. So happy days. So a lot of people say you can't run tubeless on the KTM 690s and Husqvarna 701s because they run a 2.5 inch rear wheel. But I've been running tubeless on mine for about 1,000 miles on this bike, and about 5,000 miles on my Husqvarna 701, and about probably 2,000 miles on my Reju 450, which was a WR 450 effectively. So this is your high pressure tube. Pump that up to about 110, 115 psi, and that then is your low pressure. So you can run that anywhere between 0 and I think about 15 psi. I'm running these at the moment at 10, and I find that's the best compromise for me. But like I say, normally the tubeless is, well, they say you can only run it up to 2. He's not going to let me go, is he? They say you can only run it up to a 2.15 rim, which is a standard enduro or motocross rim. But on this 2.5, and no problems whatsoever. If you get a puncture, you can run it on 0 psi and it'll get you home. It means you don't have to carry tubes and levers and all sorts of stuff like that, and they may be a bit more fiddly to get on in the first instance, but once they're on, they're good as gold. I tell you what, look, unlucky. Once they're on, they are fantastic. Never had any problems, touch wood. I use a tire sealant with them, so that if I do get a small hole in the low pressure chamber, then it ought to seal itself. But as far as I'm aware, I've not had any problems, and I have run many thousands of miles with this system in. I use Metzler MC360 tires just because they're cheap, but they have a fairly solid sidewall, fairly thick sidewall, and they seem to seal nicely with that tire combination. But any questions, chuck them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Cheery bye.